here's another point of the Grom. I'm on my... There's why you need 2 motorcycles, guys, because not everyone, like, has another bike, but, man, the Grom, I didn't, you know, like, my buddy doesn't really properly know how to ride a bike yet, but it's kind of like a trial by fire. We fucked around a little bit, and I'm like, man, ride the Grom, you know, because we're going to go, he forgot his wallet at his house, so going to go ride it. Ready? That's the best way to roll. But man, the Grom is just such a good learner bike. So I'm not even worried about it, you know, and if he drops it, he drops it. That's another great part, man. If the Grom goes down, it goes down. You know, like that bike's gone down quite a few times, man, and it's solid. Nothing, absolutely nothing is hurt from it. So, me having more experience, you know, of course, wait until he's ready for it. Just wait until we get a good break. And you comfortable with shifting and all that shit?
Oh yeah. Like I said, I'll get it down on Troy Street. I know I can get there. I just want it to be smooth so I don't look like a fuck ass.
Alright. He got the strap in this helmet, but he didn't buckle it. So he's already got the... Wait until there's a, yeah. I mean, he's not an idiot though. I wouldn't let him ride it if I didn't feel like he was capable of it. Man, that's another reason if you got yourself a, you know, a 600 or a Supermoto. Supermotos are really cool, by the way. Man, it's just, you need a Grom. If you love motorcycles, like truly love them, you really, really, really need a Grom. Or the Z125 is also a good, you know, it's basically a Grom. I don't care what anybody says. It's a really good point to learn with like somebody else on a motorcycle and somebody that's inexperienced. No insult to him or anything, but just don't get in front of them. You know, for one, that Grom doesn't have turn signals on it, which is legal. You just got to use your hands. But I do the turn signal for him, and I'm a little bit more comfortable, so I can get behind him and do the brake work and tell traffic to go around or whatever if need be. You know, you don't want to, when you're teaching somebody how to ride, this is the 3rd person I've taught how to ride a motorcycle, all because of the Grom. And what you don't want to do is get in too deep over their head and start talking about like rev matching and shit like that. You can briefly go over it, because I explained to him, he's like, oh, why did it slow down when it went into 1st gear? I'm like, well man, it's engine braking, it's just going to do that. But he's doing a great job, he really is. But this isn't a thing where you want to act like you know more than somebody else, because as good as I am at riding, I'm not anywhere near the best. Yep, just remember, you got to slip it kind of hard on this hill. A lot of gas. Look at that, perfect. Actually, it's actually the perfect amount of slippage. He's doing fine. Man, that thing's got some back pop to it. This is actually one of my favorite turns in my whole town, because it's an S-turn or a chicane, depending on where you're from. these are probably my specialty because there's a certain technique to them. And man, I love them, and it's ultra hard not to just get into it like I like to normally do, but man, that's just what you do when you're teaching someone. I mean, he couldn't be doing any better. And the secret might be he's had one beer, which if people might say, oh, drinking and driving, but that one beer, we're not talking about 5 or 10, but that one beer might just take the edge off. And, you know, like you're just simply not nervous anymore. You can do what you need to do. And he's practiced out in my cul-de-sac a few times and ridden it around the front and backyard. He's got the skill of it down, or at least the basics of it down. Rush hour traffic, but man, he's doing awesome. He's doing 40. I mean, that's not bad. So I just realized something he's doing. He's like not letting off the gas before a shift. So what you're doing before you, for one, when you shift for right now, pull the clutch all the way in. Like when you're using the clutch, pull it all the way into the handle. Yeah. Another thing, when you shift, let off the gas completely. Okay. You're like still holding the gas and shifting. That's why it lurches.
I got you.
If you, it's like let off the gas first and like 1 millisecond after you let off the gas, pull the clutch in and then shift up. Okay. Who cares if it takes a while? You'll get the hang of it. Yeah. But you kill the gas, pull the clutch in, and then shift up and then get back on.
See a bug in my eye? Yeah, fucking got hit with one.
Yeah, that's why you want to keep the visor down or wear glasses. But yeah, we can go now, but that's just a thing, just and then kill it. Alright, let's see if he does any better. He's a good driver though, for automatics. Biggest thing to remember when you're riding motorcycles for the first time, just don't get in a hurry, you know, and this is really for everyone. Just don't go until you know you can, and don't go beyond your abilities. You always want to work on your skills every day, but you don't want to push that limit. You want to stay within 80% of that threshold of what you're capable of. Watch it. There we go. He's doing better already. Hey, alright, so even though you're shifting and rolling, you still want to be gentle with the clutch. It's going to be like that. It's not a this, it's that. You know, just be very smooth and it'll just come naturally, but you want to be more slow than smooth. But don't really get back on the gas until you let the clutch back in, otherwise it'll just jerk. Yeah. You're not going to hurt anything really on that.
I've been staying off the gas, just too quick on the clutch.
It's like every time you shift, it's just like that. It's that easy. Okay. All right.
Let's see.
And just as a habit, just when you're like stop, just kind of click down, make sure you're in first.
Yeah.
But yeah, you lead.
I've been shifting down when to slow down and shifting up, not, you know.
Yeah, that's good practice. Look, pull the clutch in. There we go. See how much nicer that is? Now don't forget you're in second, so when you know, you can keep rolling right now, but if you stop, you got to get back into first.
Just around the
Feels so weird. It looks like it's me riding my bike. It's like my attire. My helmet and everything.
I mean, somebody's got to be David if David can't be David.
But see, like right now, I'm just riding with the clutch pulled in.
That's not cool, dog.
Red button. There you go. It's like his first time riding. He's already on the fucking sidewalk. That's awesome. See, guys, like that's just, he's already getting the hang of it. That makes me so happy. And you already went on the sidewalk.
How'd you act an ass?
Well, yeah, but see why it's so fun? It's like, instead of like the boring ass routine day,
Yeah.
there he goes.
How fast that thing go?
This one?
You can't keep over him, don't you?
Man, I could let it all out and still wouldn't get it.
I know that's real.
Man, Corvettes can't keep up with this though, so, you know, like, I was telling him earlier, I was like, every now and then somebody will want to race me, and I'm like, come on now. Yeah.
Alright, man, y'all take care.
Alright now. See, like I said, like, cool ass bike, which it is, and then you'll have somebody on the Grom, and it's like, people who don't even ride motorcycles will like be like, what is that? How fast will it go? That's the biggest thing I guess. How fast will it go? How much is it? That's number 2 probably.
I mean, it's definitely fucking fun. I want one, that's for sure.
Yeah. And you can get them cheap, and gas is basically free.
Yeah. I could piss in it and it'd go get me home.
Yeah. And you'll simply have more fun. Like right now, if I was just a little bit more confident in it, we would have taken a right there and went around.